comedy. We're gonna get it going right away with one of our favorite comics. Coming up to the room is Joe Addict.
Oh, you're not ready? You want more? Yeah.
Look at me.
You want me to look at you, Joe?
Yeah, I like it when you look at me.
Yeah, you like it when we look at each other, Joe?
Yeah,
You like eye contact? You like eye contact, don't you? You
Yeah.
like eye contact, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not like the other autistic
you
boys
little
out
squirrel,
here.
huh? You little sex squirrel, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little sex squirrel. Give me your nuts. Have you started my time yet?
Nope, this is just your warming
Okay,
up.
can you play the music?
Sure. We can do the music one more time. You got, you ready to do your set?
Yep.
Awesome. Give it up for Joe Addict one more time, you guys.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, sexy people. Hey, it's me. Hey, I'm Joe. I'm an addict. Thank you. I don't think you should let your kids believe in ghosts. Don't do that. What's your name? I'm sorry, I made this super awkward. Now I have to talk to you because I kind of want to hit on you in front of people. It's kind of my thing. What are you doing after this? Mom? Wait.
Mom, we're going home.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Can I date your mom? Can I date your mom?
That's my sister.
Can I date? You just said mom. I thought it was your sister too, but then you said mom.
I did? No, we're going home.
No, I think you should just go home right now. I don't even like you anymore.
Joe, don't walk the crowd this early.
Sorry. I got started on a real rough
Yeah, you
patch
started
here.
flirting with the audience right away and trying to go home with them.
It wasn't working on you, so I didn't know.
I'll go home with you, Joe, if you just tell him a joke.
I think the worst thing. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to tell a joke. I think the worst thing about practicing sucking dick on a dildo is when you forget you can't chew on the real thing. You know what I'm saying, ladies? What's up, mom? You know what I'm saying? Sir, you shouldn't be smiling like that. You seem like the person who taught me that. Well, not that I didn't chew on your dick. It was my stepdad. His name is Greg. I have a court case coming up, so it's a pretty serious situation. It's the weirdest set I've ever done. I'm gonna start over.
Jackson confirmed that is not true.
See a lot weirder.
Should I pull out my dick on stage? I did.
If you can do it. If you can, Joe.
I really actually can today, and that's.
Can you have one?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice. Congrats to
I
Joe.
don't want to. Thank you.
Everybody give up for Joe. Joe has a dick now.
Thank you.
Show us. Show us.
Dude, literally, I really want to. I seriously really want to.
We'll make that a late show.
All right.
Make that a late show thing.
Oh, am I getting the fucking light right
Yeah, you
now?
might be getting the light right now. It might be for the dick thing. It might be for your time.
I won't show you my penis, but it is a process.
We'll have a show where you can show everyone your penis.
Okay.
They'll sign a waiver and they'll be able to.
I masturbate too much. Sorry, I forgot.
No. One more. Do one more.
I masturbate too much. I watch a lot of porn. Just a little bit about me. So, and it's a problem. I was jerking off, and then it was 10 a.m. and I was like, whoa, 4 times by 10 a.m. That's a lot of times. And then I was like, maybe I should go to a meeting. And then I was like, no, never mind. And then I jerked off 6 more times, and I took like 6 showers that day. And I went out and saw the boys, and I was like, hey boys, and they were talking about porn stars, wouldn't you know? And I only watch amateur porn, okay? I'm here for the people, I support small businesses, okay? That's what I do, okay? And then the guy, he comes up to me, he goes, wouldn't it be crazy if you were addicted to porn, but you didn't know any porn stars? And I was like, fuck you, man! You know, but anyways, I am taking new meds now, thank you. Which means I can't come. Thank you. I can't come, and it's I thought that was gonna help. This whole like problem with the whole wanking off and the whole porn thing, but it's not. It hasn't helped at all because I'm still watching a lot of porn. I'm still watching a ton of porn, but it's like right now it's just like for the plot though. You know, I'm watching porn for the plot, and I get judgmental with these women. I get super judgmental, and I go, you're never gonna make it, babe. I'm like, you need to break up with him. You do. I keep jerking off too. That's a problem. I keep jerking off. Seriously.
Thank you, Joe. We love you so much. We let you go a little long, but I was curious. I wanted to know how that ended. Give it up for Joe, man. That guy is so backed up right now. All right. Now come. I don't know what he said. All right. Now coming to the stage, a guy who's so ready to follow that. Give it up for Bryant Alexander. Did you know he's coming? He's right there.
Howdy, guys. Said howdy, guys. So I recently got Invisalign braces, and they're filled to the brim with bacteria. On top of the list, hurts a lot. So now I have an official reason on why I can't eat some pussy. I saw this one listing on Zillow, $140,000 for a new house. Great deal, right? 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. I was like, what's the catch? And I saw the catch. It's in St. Paul. Yeah, so I'm broke. Is anyone else here broke? We should all be broke. We're in an open mic. Everyone here is broke? You guys not broke? You're broke? Okay, shit, alright. This is a safe place. I'm broke too. I mean, I've been so broke that I donate plasma. Is that real? Is that relatable? Yeah, I was donating plasma and it was fucking with me. Because those jackasses always look like, thank you for saving lives. I don't do it for the saving of lives. I do it so I can have some gas money. That wasn't even funny, that was just that was true, that spoke from the heart. Another thing that you guys can relate with is our hatred for billionaires. I hate billionaires. I despise billionaires. Yeah, you can clap. I despise billionaires. It is criminal the amount of money that these people have. Because they're just like R. Kelly. They both believe in trickle-down economics. You like that one, brother? Are you guys like a thing? Are you guys like a couple, a present?
Yeah, we're married.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
How long you guys been married for?
5 years?
5 years? That should come right away. You had to think for that. But
We both forget the anniversary.
It was COVID.
It was COVID? Okay. That does explain it, yeah.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, that does explain it.
Marriage annulled.
That's understandable. But what's your name?
Shay.
Shay, what's your name?
Shannon.
Wow, you guys are meant to be. Shay and Shannon.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like a TV show.
Yeah.
Shay and
But
Shannon.
not, because we're broke.
Whoa, that's a relatable TV show, Shannon.
It is.
But you know, have you guys? used ChatGPT before? AI?
Yeah.
And, well, I'm not gonna shame you guys, but stop using AI. But like AI, like I used to use it a lot, and I got educated because AI takes a lot of water, it's bad for the environment, so that's why I stopped using AI. And I feel like AI is like your significant other, because they know everything about you. They know how you sleep, what your favorite food is. Like the only thing is like once you upgrade, you get that ChatGPT Pro. That's when you get married. Shay, have you noticed that improvement out of Shannon? Alright. So they're gonna fuck tonight, guys.
Probably not. We have 2 kids at home. They're probably both gonna be in our bed when we get home. So.
Oh,
Sorry.
shit. I used to be that kid that would go into my mom and dad's room and sleep there for tonight because I was scared of things that were not even underneath my bed. Speaking of which, my parents got divorced. That's not gonna happen to you guys. My parents got divorced and it was really heartbreaking because it was really hard on me and my 3 brothers. It was really weird and uncomfortable because my parents started to do something that they never ever did before. They started being nice to us. They started asking us questions like, Brian, what's your favorite color? Do you like football? I swear to God, that's funny. That's funny. Alex, you got anything to say about my set? It was a lot of new jokes, so be brutal.
It's new stuff, so I can't really judge it properly. It sounds like you have a lot of trauma that is undealt with. You did prevent your parents from having sex. That's true. But it was because they looked at you and they were like, never again.
Shit. Alex is ready tonight. Alex, you should hop on.
I'm sorry. I was trying to call you ugly. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're not an ugly guy.
Am I chopped? Am I chopped, guys? Am I chopped?
I think you're easily at 8.5. Easily at 8.5 on the sexy man scale.
No, Alex, I would agree, but that's compared to other comics.
Yes, you're right. You're a 9. You're a 9.
In the real world, I don't know. That's my time. Thank you, guys.
You guys, one more time for Brian Alexander. Now come on the stage. Raymond, were you on the Disabled show?
No, they don't like me.
That's very strange. All right, well, give it up for this disabled guy that got totally snubbed by other disabled people. What the fuck? Not funny enough. No, Raymond is very good for Raymond Joseph. He's very funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not funny enough or not disabled enough. What do you think, Alex?
No comment.
Okay. How we doing, you guys? Still having fun? Right on, man. It's good to be here. As Alex said, I was born with a birth defect called Apert syndrome. It causes early bone fusion in the fingers and toes. I like to have fun with it. I recently went to one of those manicure pedicure places that allow the fish to nibble at your fingers and toes. Walked out of there like the fish were hungry today, you know what I'm saying? My buddy was talking shit about thumb wars. He was like, I'd smoke you in a thumb war. So joke's on you. If I get to hold your hand for more than a few seconds, I've already won. I make jokes about having Apert syndrome, but it is a pretty serious condition. The most impactful characteristic of it is craniosynostosis. That's when a baby's skull is fused together at birth, preventing the brain from growing. It's imperative that kids with Aperts have surgery early on that allows the brain to grow. I was fortunate to have that. But now I can't help but wonder what tool they use to soften up my skull. My best guess is massage gun, you know? Started off on the slow setting, just thump, 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 thump. Someone's like, he's gotta be smarter, turn it up. Now here I am, okay. I told that joke recently and someone came up to me after the show. He goes, hey, I'm a pediatric surgeon. I wanted to let you know that we wouldn't use a massage gun on a baby's skull. It's like, yeah, I know, that was a joke. I was bringing up a very dark topic in a very silly way. You notice I didn't say that the doctor used a sledgehammer or a paint shaker, because that would be too dark. During that surgery, they cut a nerve in my left eyebrow, so I can't lift my left eyebrow, I can only lift the right one. I normally get more laughs from this side of the room because they can see my full range of emotion. That's a nice one, right? I don't want to perform in front of anybody with Apert syndrome, but the risk of that's pretty low because the chances of having Apert's is 1 in 65,000. So I figure as long as I perform in rooms with less than 65,000, I'm good, right? So like tonight there's like 20 people. And like the Minnesota Wild Arena, they hold 30,000. I could perform there. Wouldn't that be cool? US Bank Stadium holds 66,000. I will not perform at US Bank Stadium. Don't even ask, Alex. Okay. I think he books for US Bank Stadium. I'm not sure. Ask him after the show. I don't know. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that I'm an ugly person, okay? I'm nice and I'm funny and I'm ugly, and that's just the way it is. And I don't like when people say, no, you're a good-looking guy. Because that would mean my lack of dating success is associated with my personality. I'd much rather be an ugly gentleman than a beautiful asshole, you know? I'm trying though, man. I've been flirting with women on Hinge recently. Let me rephrase that. I've been sending unread messages to women on Hinge recently. This one woman said she'd like to play bingo. I said, hey, if you got a B, an N, a G, and an O, I can show you some lazy eyes. That's a good one. This other woman was looking for cheesy pickup lines. I said, hey, can I have some of my... Oh, shit, I fucked that up. I said, hey, I lost some of my digits. Can I have yours? Yeah. It's smoother when I say it smoother, you know what I'm saying? To her credit, she did send back one digit, but it was just the middle one. All right, we're having a good time. I was saying I've had a lot of surgeries. I had a skin graft where they took some skin from my groin and they used it in my fingers. The thing about skin in your groin is eventually it starts to grow hair. So when I was like 12 years old, I promise I started growing these hairs in my fingers. It's pretty embarrassing, man. I try to get rid of them. I found the best way to do that is with a lighter. I just burn them off. And I know that's gross, but it's what works for me. And one time, my roommate walked in on me doing this. She goes, what are you doing? I said, what does it look like? Singeing off my finger pubes. Idiot. No, I'm in love with my roommate, you guys. We do everything together. Snowboard and disc golf and play video games. I thought, wouldn't it be great if we got romance to that list? So I asked her that the other day when we were cuddling in her bed. She didn't think it was a good idea. And I wish that was a joke. We do cuddle sometimes, you know? She likes the affection. Just not the erection. Does she primarily date women, Mo? Yes. Okay, but in the last year, she's dated a trans woman and a woman who had a cosmetic mastectomy. So I guess what I'm trying to say is she seems to be attracted to people who have been surgically enhanced, you know? I've been surgically enhanced, you know? Like maybe she'll love me if I grow out my finger pubes, you know? Well, that was my big closer, everybody. My name is Raymond Joseph. Thank you very much.
Make some noise for Raymond Joseph, you guys. What the fuck is this music, though? You masturbate to this?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I like the build-up.
Okay, yeah. Well, we gotta release sometimes. You ready, Troy? Well, Troy is ready. You don't want to hear the boom.
No, let's bring it up for everybody. This is a classic.
Oh, a G minor, huh?
Miss Gina.
Coming to the stage next, a G of our own. He's not minor, he's major. Make some noise, put them hands together for Troy Lee.
That shit took me back to Germany just now. Guten Abend. Wie geht's dir? Wie geht's dir, Jungens? Ah, alles klar. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. I guess with the ice outside, it takes us back to 1934, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm Troy Lee, all right? Fried chicken Troy, not orange chicken Troy, all right? Just keep it simple like that, all right? But no, it's one of those things, I got people think when they see my resume that I'm Asian, and then when they get the job interview that I sound white, and then by the time I get that job, shit, I feel like a Somalian getting that bitch. I just fucking fraud all them bitches. Talk about multicultural. applications, you feel me? But yeah, make some noise for yourself. Give it up to the host, Alex. Looking like you just had a litigation for a sexual offender case. Give it up to Mo. Give it up to Mo too, the sidekick. The darkest sidekick is Darkwing Duck. Anyone know what Darkwing Duck is? Make some noise if you know what Darkwing Duck was. That was a foster care pastime of mine. Shit. See, they about to switch seats. There you go. Now he the real sidekick. That's what's up. But no, I was gonna say I'm so broke. I'm filing my weed roaches for my tax returns. Look, Minnesota is a weed state. I might as well harvest all those roaches just so I can get some money back from the plug. And then just go to H&R Block and be able to get some scraps out of that shit. You feel me? But yeah, if you have a 401k, I guess you don't know what H&R Block is. But yeah, if anything, I realized I just moved out here not too long ago, and I realized the body count in Minneapolis is different than having a body count in St. Paul. What I mean by that is, like, if you hear about a body count in Minneapolis, you must be talking about the first 48. If you're talking about a body count in St. Paul, you must be at the Minnesota Department of Health. It's different body counts in these cities, I just realized. So yeah, watch out for that shit. But yeah, shout out to the OGs out there. We got any OGs? You an OG? You consider yourself an OG, bro? Nah, I mean, you look like Emmett Smith a little bit from, you look like you're on that Neutrogenics commercials. And if you know what Neutrogenics is, you need to take your ass to bed past 12 o'clock, all right? But yeah, you're like a great spokesperson for Neutrogenics, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? She laughed because she know it's true. If you dial 8, you get a discount and shit. But yeah, but no, it's like, I realized something like OGs, I'm trying to tell the OGs about AI, and it's kind of difficult because they think I'm still talking about Allen Iverson. So they're like, man, he retired 2008, nigga. And I'm like, no, Chat GPT. And he's like, no, he played for the Sixers, dog. And it's like, oh, shit. Fuck it. He bought the weed. All right, yeah, let me get out of here. My last one is, you ever met a redneck that has Progressive insurance? Ain't that an oxymoron? You would think they would save more by not having Progressive insurance. All right, fuck it. My name is Troy Lee. Get up to your host. I gotta go pick up some people from the airport.
Awesome. One more time for Troy Lee. You guys
have a good night.
I feel like I look more like Mose and Warrior, and we're both sex offenders. It's like, I know I'm gonna get us both off, you know? Like,
you mean
sexually.
in or off court? Oh,
yeah, sexually.
Yeah,
sexually. And in the court. And in the courthouse. With the judge, who's also a sex offender. Objection, Your Honor. All of our jigs are out. No, next coming to the stage. Hey, give it up for the next guy, very funny friend of ours. Roger Mua.
Hey guys, what's up?
What up?
I'm a short guy. I don't like people calling short dudes short kings. I don't think it's a real compliment. I think it's really fake. You know, it's like, I think it's rooted in like body positivity or like consolation prize. It's rooted in like, you guys aren't getting any pussies, so we're gonna call you short kings. Like that's how I feel about it. You know, you know what I mean? It's not like we're not gonna call you retarded. We're gonna call you special. It's not a real compliment. Let me ask you guys a question. Why don't we call tall dudes tall kings? Why don't we do that? Is it because they're not kings? Is it because they don't deserve royalty? Or is it because they get leadership positions in pussy and we don't need to make them feel better? Like, that's why we don't call them tall kings. You guys call us short kings because you guys, it's like these guys aren't getting any pussy, so we gotta give them something. We gotta give them something. No, I don't feel good about it. I'm about to to turn 30, and I'm scared because like I remember when I was like in my teenage years, I found 30-year-old women attractive, and I remember in my 20s I started finding 40-year-old and maybe 50-year-old women. I'm about to turn 30, bro. I'm scared of like titty fucking a 6-year-old lady one day. I'm really scared. I'm really scared turning 40, and then I'm like titty fucking this like 6-year-old lady, and she's looking up at me, and she's like, "You're like my grandson." And I'm like looking in the mirror, and I'm like realizing the evil I'm becoming, and I'm fucking scared, bro. But I can't wait. So I can't wait to like want to fuck older ladies, bro. Like I can't wait. I don't know if that ever happens. I actually don't know if that happens if you turn 60 or 70 and you want to fuck older ladies. I don't know, but if I do, I can't wait. So. Can't wait. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Good? Nice? Awesome. What do you think about that short king bit, bro? Because I saw you were short too, so. But I'm short too, so I can make fun of you, so it's all good.
If we combine, we can take on.
You think if we get together, we can make one tall guy and fuck him up? We'll just be like the fucking, what is it, you know, like where they wear the suit and then they open it up and there's 3 little short dudes?
They're not expensive.
Yeah.
You gotta get them when they're on.
Yeah, like we're like punching his gut, you're punching the head, someone's punching him in the balls. Yeah. Yeah, we're too good for that, too strong. Thanks for the input, man. Okay, I'm done. Thank you, Alex.
Yes, thank you. One more time for Roger Mua, you guys. What people don't know about Roger is that he is a genius. Okay, alright. Okay, sonic part. Next coming to the stage, give it up for Azur Adler. Give it up for Azur.
Thank you. I love getting introduced. I always know it's my turn because they look at the lineup and stop talking. Because nobody knows how to pronounce my name. It's Azure. Azure Adler, that is my government name. I'm happy to be here. I'm getting new to stand-up, and I know that I planned on doing this to start 2026 before all the shit went down, and now I feel like I need it even more. I know that we are very divided right now, and it's painful, but I feel very confident that everyone in this room likes my button. I don't know if you can see my button, but it's a very great button. You can see it later. But I know that with the divide, that I'm actually going to divide us right now. I am going to divide us because there are 2 groups of people here tonight. There are people like me who have always paid for their own cell phone, and there are people that got their phones on their parents' plan before they were adults. And perhaps, even though you're pushing 30, you're still on your parents' plan.
Don't be a hater.
Hey, no. I respect. If I could have done that, cell phones didn't exist when I was in high school, okay? That's how old I am. But my children, I'm a mom, and I have 2 kids, and they are both young adults, and they are both still on my cell phone plan. And they will be on my plan for the rest of their lives. And I'm gonna tell you why. I have a T-Mobile legacy plan. My cell phone bill has not changed in the last 23 years. I have been paying the same amount for my 5 lines since 2003.
Damn.
I know, I'm impressed with myself. And when I go into T-Mobile, though, I don't have the same cell phone. I don't have the Razr anymore. I know I have an iPhone. But you go into the store and you're like, hey, you want to get the upgrade, and they always want to upgrade you beyond when you're upgrading the phone. They want to add to your plan. Here's some Netflix, here's some bells and whistles. Why don't we do a few things? And then they pull my account up and they're like, you are not going to want any of this, because you are locked in to the best plan we have ever offered, and we can't change it. So they stop even trying to upsell me. So that is a bonus of that. But I know So when I was getting ready to fill out my will the other day, I decided to give T-Mobile a phone call and say, hey, so when I die, will my kids be able to take this legacy plan? And the gal from T-Mobile is, well, thanks for calling, Miss Adler, and we're happy to have you as a valued customer for the last 23 years. Oh my. And why, yes, you certainly can transfer the plan over. Just make sure that you give a voice guardianship over before you take your last breath. Sweet. So I know that my kids will be able to take a $100 line with 5 lines of unlimited talk, text, and data after I am no longer with this world. And I hope one day that my great-great-great-grandchildren will remember my legacy of having unlimited talk, text, and data. They will know that their great-great-grandmother Azure was not swayed by promotions and fancy phones, that she stood true so that she could pass the greatest gift of savings on. And that's what I have for you. Have a great night.
That's great. Azure, one more time for Azure Adler, you guys. That's amazing. That was an amazing story. That's crazy that your last words are going to be like, take the plan. Your daughter's going to be like, Mom, don't you love me? And you're like, the phone plan. Right before the bing goes flat. The T-Mobile, what was it? T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
Yep, T-Mobile. The T-Mobile phone plan. No, and that's crazy too. And your name is Azure?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure that I get that right. I don't trust your pronunciation of things, though. I'm gonna be honest. You said button super weird. Everybody heard it. Maybe not, but everybody heard you. Say button one more time. You said button.
Button?
You said boot. No. She's fucking with us now. Everybody else heard it. Everybody else heard it. This is what we have it on tape. We have it on tape. He was like, everybody likes my bouton. Like you said it super.
We're gonna play it on TV next week.
Yeah, I don't think this. Your name is Asher, okay? Azure, more like seizure, okay? Jesus. No, all right. This is stupid. Comedy is so stupid. I hope an ICE agent beats the shit out of me. I kind of do. This is dumb. Being alive is dumb. But, no, all right. I shouldn't have said that last thing, but give it up for this next guy who, yeah, that won't come across as racist or anything at all. Give it up for David Andrade, you guys. He's getting set. One more time for David, you guys.
All right. Oh, man, things are getting bad out there. Do you know things are bad when your white friends are afraid of ice?
Yeah.
A little bit about me. My name's David. Growing up in high school, everybody would call me Big D. And I know what you're thinking. I didn't correct them. I'm married. My wife and I are dinks, dual income, no kids. It's pretty normal nowadays, but it's a big problem for our family. I'm Mexican and she's Southeast Asian, and we're in our early 30s. So both of our parents are just like, hey, when are we gonna have the grandchildren, right? I go to my mother-in-law's house and she brings me this tea that I don't ask for. That's from Sri Lanka, from like some mountainous area. I'm like, what is this for? What's this gonna be about? And she says it's just gonna make me strong. And I feel a lot like that guy in the Batman movie, you know, where it's like, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain. Like, I should have got somebody pregnant in high school. And that's the thing, is if we have children, then we'd have to pick a religion. And my family grew up claiming Catholic, and her family's Buddhist. So I think we're gonna end up going with Christianity, just because when you're born, it's really low stakes. Like, you're born and they're like, hey man, you suck, you're a fucking sinner, you're always gonna sin. And I kinda like that. I like the low stakes of it. The reason we're not gonna go Buddhist is because if we have a child and they're born disabled, everybody will think they deserved it. I think that's kind of fucked up. I was doing some research recently, and I found out that Southeast Asian men statistically have the smallest penis. So if we have a child and it's a boy, I might have to have an uncomfortable conversation with him about having a small dick. I just wish I would have recorded the conversation my dad had with me about it.
Do an impression of what that conversation would have been like, David.
Bien pequito.
Gracias.
The conversation was short too.
Yeah, short and sweet. I'm afraid my kid might not know Spanish fluently, so it might be a different combo. So recently I saw that this tribe was contacted for the first time in the Amazon rainforest, and they got a picture of the people. And there's this guy, their leader, who they decided was leader, had a necklace on with teeth around it. And these people have never been seen before, have never interacted with people that have had, connections to the Wi-Fi or like eaten processed foods. And so to me, when I saw that, it just pretty much says that it's human nature to rock a necklace and bling it out. So, all right, that was new. Didn't work. No, it didn't. My sister's a flat earther. So yeah, it sucks. But it's really good when we're having family discussions and my parents start leaning with her. I like to remind them that she believes the earth is flat and that always gets them on my side. And that's the thing, is like, she's pretty smart, but this one thing, right? And it's America, you can believe whatever you want to believe in. The problem that I have with this is I'm having a rehash conversation that happened in 1512, like before Magellan circumvented the globe. And the problem is they got her, right? Like, she's pretty smart. I can't believe they got her. So it's like, I think we should identify people. Like, anybody who's a flat earther should walk around with like a small pendant or something on. I'm not saying to like round them up or anything. Obviously, they'd like to be flattened out. I just think if you're a flat earther, it's a disability you've chosen, and you should probably wear a medical bracelet to identify yourself. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks.
One more time for David Andrade, you guys. I'm so sorry for this next thing I'm about to do.
Why, is that little rodent? Here I am, wise guy. Come on out. Hello, pussycats.
I'm sorry, that was only funny to me. Sorry, that was just a Speedy Gonzales cartoon. I apologize. I have no, but that's for David.
You should have played where he says arriba, arriba.
No, I know, I should have. I'm sorry. I was trying to be supportive. This just ended up looking really racist. So I am so sorry. All right, who do we got coming to the stage? Oh, Patrick Williams. Give it up for Patrick Williams, you guys.
Thanks for coming out. This is nice. This isn't Jeffrey Epstein on my sweatshirt. I met a friend a few nights ago, and he was like, "Is that Jeffrey Epstein?" I'm like, "No, it's not. It's not. I just want to make that clear." And I'm kind of upset he thought it could be. You know, it's Tony Bourdain. I don't know if you guys know Tony Bourdain. No? Okay, well, I mean, he died a few years ago, but he's a travel host on TV. You might have heard of him. And I asked my friend, he's like, why would you think this is somebody I could possibly wear as an angel? He looks like an angel on my sweatshirt. And he's like, well, I'm Asian. I'm like, I understand that. I get it. And he's like, well, I get white people mixed up. And I'm like, okay, well, it happens to both of us, right? So, I brought donuts to work this morning, and I got them from a place, their top 7. It says they're top 7. They have a sign there that says that. And here's a tip. If a place says that they're top 7, they're probably number 7. All right? It's just a tip. In case you run into that in the future, it's a weird number to pick if you're any higher than 7. I got a coworker, and he drives a Range Rover, and he likes to talk about it. He just inserts it into conversations. Otherwise, I wouldn't know that it was his because his windows are tinted. Okay, which feels a little backwards to me because my car is 20 years old. Okay, I have to hold my phone out of the window like while I'm driving in the summertime so it doesn't overheat because the air conditioner died in 2008 during the Bush administration. And mine are the windows that need the tint, okay? Nobody needs to see me drive that, all right? The shittier the car, the more tinted the windows should be, all right? This coworker, he's the only person I see all day. It's the only humanity I get. I don't see anyone else because my team is all online, okay? And all he does is just sneeze on me. He has a deviated septum. So I'm sitting next to him and I'm just getting sick. I'm like, I can feel my throat closing up right now, actually. And he abbreviates day off. He says D-O. I'm like, you are abbreviating 2 syllables into 2 syllables. That's what's happening right now. And he can't maintain eye contact at all. Okay, he always looks off to the side, and he has 2 kids. Do you understand why he can maintain it? He can't maintain eye contact, but penis contact is totally acceptable for him. It's a weird progression. I can't understand it. I got a friend's wedding coming up, and I'm looking forward to it, which is weird because I used to hate weddings. And then I actually found out that there's a way to make weddings fun. I'll tell you this. What you want to do is you want to find all of the divorced people, and you want to stare at them during the vows, all right? During the for richer or poorers, and the till death do us parts that they said at their own weddings, and you want to try to figure out if they signed a prenup or not, okay? And here's a tip, they didn't fucking do it, because it's weird to talk about. That's it. They lose half the shit because it's kind of weird. It's just a little weird to talk about for a little bit, you know? And there are couples, you guys probably seen this, where they'll separate and then she'll like delete all their pictures together and like switch to her middle name, right? I feel like if you get married in public, you shouldn't be allowed to get divorced in private, okay? It's everybody's business now. If somebody gave you a blender, it's everybody's business now. You can't just get the attention only when it's good for you, okay? All right, that's I don't know if that's a hot take. I have more of those, but NC Light. All right, I worked at Amazon for a few years. Light, come on.
Do one more.
He's got it right. This will be quick. I worked at Amazon for a couple years, and what I did there was I stood in the same square foot, and I picked dildos off a shelf for 10 hours a day. Okay, and the way that Amazon technology works is I'm picking a dildo off a shelf. It means that somebody ordered it like 10 seconds ago. That's how that is a quick turnaround for that, okay? And I would have friends, female mostly, that would ask me, so when you're picking a dildo off a shelf, do you know who's ordering it? And I'm like, I do now, you freak, you know? I'd call them out right there. There's a lot of freaks out, but all right. I feel like I'm running out of time. I got more, but we'll end it there. Thank you very much.
One more time for Patrick.
Sometimes when I get on TV, the neck goes my head.
Next company is very funny, comic, very good friendly club. He actually was on the St. show, so give it up for Sam Bondis.
My disability is that I was deaf. I mean, I still am deaf. I don't know why they play music. I just hear silence. I don't know. Yeah, being deaf, I grew up at a deaf school, and I loved it, man, because we play in musical chairs. Yeah, I'll let that sink in for a sec. Well, at school we just called it chairs, but this is my impression of us playing that game. Cheers! Oh.
gotta start closing with that show. Let's see, I hate being deaf because, like, I can hear sounds, but I don't know where they come from. Like, one time I was walking in Dollar Tree when I was young with my mom, and immediately I was like, what the fuck? Like, in the speakers, they were going, and my mom immediately goes, turn off your phone! I wish you were blind! Alright, that was new. Let's see, I went to the deaf school with my brother. My brother and I, we are identical twins, so we don't even know who the mistake is. Yeah, my brother's a doctor, so it's probably me, I'm not gonna lie. If my mom knew I was gonna be a comedian, she would have swallowed real quick. Alright. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, here's the thing, a lot of people ask us all the time, they're like, oh my goodness, are you guys identical or fraternal? In my head, I'm like, who gives a crap? I don't go up to people in Coon Rapids going, are you a citizen or an alcoholic? Which one are you? Yeah. I don't like being a twin, man, because, like, here's the thing, my brother's deaf. When he was 19, he dated a 14-year-old. I know, yeah, it's fucking disgusting. He couldn't hear the age of consent, and what sucks is, like, I look just like him. I look like a deaf Epstein just walking around. People were coming up to me like, oh, how's that new girlfriend doing? I'm like, I don't have a girlfriend. They're like, oh, that's worse. Fucking. All right, well, some of that worked. Let's see. Politics, obviously, it's too much. Trump recently stated that his sign language interpreters are too distracting. Yeah, sign language is more distracting than... The Somalis, they're gay and trans. You know, I did some research. He spent $0 on sign language interpreters during the election. And that's fine, that's gonna suck for, like, deaf people. Every time we see him talk, we're like, why does he keep saying, big small, 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 big small. Very tiny. Alright, you guys are great. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
It's time for Sam Bond, you guys. Sam, I love you, buddy. I don't want you to leave just yet. I don't want you to leave just yet because I want to understand some of that stuff a little bit better. First of all, how did you even know I was playing music?
Vibrations?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I was like, is he really that deaf? Okay. But no, your brother, he's a pedophile. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And a doctor? Is he a pediatrician or a gynecologist? We gotta know. What kind of sex offender he is professionally.
Gynecologist.
No way! I wanted to be wrong! Dear God!
It gets worse.
Oh yeah, no, keep telling us. And he looks like you. That's so awesome. That's so awesome for him.
Yeah.
So no, you have the worst life I've ever heard of anybody. Your brother the doctor, and you're a comedian. He's a pedophile. He's still the favorite. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love you, dude. I wish you all the best.
Well, thank you.
If you're ever in trouble, give me a call. I will.
Or a text, because
you need all the friends and support right now. I love you, man. I love you.
Love you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, good Trump stuff. Good Trump. Good yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Oh, perfect. Now coming to the stage. Very popular friend of the club, and he's doing great all over. Give it up for Jackson.
I know some of us cannibals who follow the people.
Jackson Hicks.
But we can look at animals and antelopes, and there's a reason that a man Thank you very much. Appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, that is rough. I keep getting mistaken for my twin brother pedophile. But at least I can hear. Yep. Well, how come the more you like Pringles, the less your hand fits in the can? Isn't that cruel? Isn't that a little, that's life for you, man. I don't know, man. I was at my parents' house the other day, and my mom just kind of like in passing, she goes, oh yeah, I'm such a people pleaser. Mom, who have you ever pleased? Listen, I don't know where these people are, but they're not here. No, my dad got mad at that though. He went, your mother pleases me frequently. Okay, well, sorry I brought it up. That sucks. I don't know. I took last night I was with my girlfriend and she wanted to like take a walk before bed. So I did it. And like halfway through, I'm like, have this sudden urge to climb a tree. And she goes, baby, what if you break something? What are we gonna do? And I'm like, you idiot, it's a tree. How could I break it? No, your arm, you idiot. Yeah, I don't know. We got back though after the walk, and I made a little move on her, you know, and she's, not tonight, baby, I'm too tired. And I was like, well, what are we going on the walk for then? Let's cut that out of the equation. What are we tuckering you out for then? I don't know. No, she said, she was like, well, I don't know if you can understand this, but sometimes a woman would rather go on a walk than have sex. I was like, well, I guess I'll never understand. You guys. I don't know. No, so she didn't want to. It was fine. It's chill. We watched a nature documentary instead on insects. And she goes, during it, she goes, oh my God, ants are so strong. That's when I found out I could be jealous of an ant. I didn't know I was capable of that emotion, but listen, she just kept going on and on. Oh, look, it's carrying a leaf now. Like, bro, I could carry like 1,000 leaves. Never once given me that kind of praise. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. I really love my girlfriend though. We have a great relationship, and she's a little mad at me right now though, because she had a dream that I got famous and broke up with her. I was like, baby, no, like, I don't need to get famous to break up with you. I'm gonna do that right now. Like that. No, I told her though, I was like, well, I had a dream that I didn't get famous and you broke up with me. I think that one's more likely. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad at breakups. I usually just get broken up with. You can just wait, you know? But this one, she wasn't gonna break up with me, so I had to figure it out. And my buddy, he gave me some advice. He was like, yo, I got you, bro. Just say that you're gay. She won't even get mad. And then I did, and he was right. She didn't get mad. She just went, oh, I knew it. I think that's the response I wanted. Now I kind of wish you were mad. No, she came and was, oh my God, I'm so stupid. All the signs were there. Well, I don't know about all the signs. Be like a few signs. I don't know. I am bisexual though, and I think it's like funny because like I think all people, like including me, have internalized homophobia. Now some of us have externalized it also. But the internal you can't control, right? Like, and I'll forget too, like I had a waiter be like, do you want a straw with your drink? And I was like, a straw? What am I, gay? I was like, oh yeah, I am. All right. I don't know, why does a straw feel gayer than sucking dick? I don't know. Is that just me? I don't know. I feel bad for homophobes though. I really do feel bad. Because I had like a guy tell me once that it was gay to eat an ice cream cone. Like, bro, I think you're overthinking it. Like, ice cream's so good too. It's like, bro, fellas, is it gay to enjoy your life? Like, is whimsy gay? All right, whimsy's like a little gay. It's a tiny bit gay, I'll give you that. I don't know. I also just feel like ice cream, I feel like an ice cream cone is like the closest you can get to eating pussy, you know? Right? Like, you know when you're licking the sides to get what's dripping down? You guys fuck with that one? You guys know like that? So I don't go to therapy. I don't know if you could tell that I'm a therapy guy. I think therapy like works for some people. It works if you're like, I have this thing I'm trying to work out. This thing with my dad. Therapy doesn't work if you're just like, I'm crazy. They can't solve that. They can't do anything for that. I went to therapy once because I was like, a girl had just broken up with me and I was like really sad. And I like tried to get, the therapist could not handle me. I was too much for him. And I swear to God, after a month, the dude just ghosted me. Ghosted by my therapist. I went to my therapist like, I'm having abandonment issues, and the motherfucker abandoned me. Like, what the fuck? That's not cool. Yeah, so people will tell me, you should try therapy. I'm like, yeah, it didn't work. I don't know. I like comedy it's fun. It's humiliating though. It's like people think it's cool, but it's just this. You know, it's just this. I don't know. I like ran into an ex-girlfriend recently, and she was like, oh, what have you been up to recently? And I like thought it was cool. I was like, oh, I've been doing comedy. That's pretty nice. And she was like, yeah. Oh, I actually saw you once. And I was like, oh, okay. That's less fun. I said, okay. Well, what'd you think? And she went, hey, well, it was great seeing you. I just. I worry about you is all. I don't know, I had another, it's not all bad though. Like I had a woman like a month ago, she came up to me after a show and she was like, that was so funny, that was hilarious. And I was like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. And then like 10 minutes later, she came back up to me and was like, when I said you were funny earlier, I wasn't making fun of you. Yeah, I didn't think you were making fun of me. What the fuck? Now I think you're making fun of me a little bit. I don't know. I think it's interesting how we we get so bored. I get bored constantly, which I think is crazy because we built this like insanely technologically advanced society. But we're still monkeys, no? Like we have monkey. I went into the Lunds recently and I saw a square watermelon. I was like, what the fuck? A square watermelon? How the fuck do they do this? And then I took a picture of it on my cell phone. And I posted it to thousands of people across the world. And they all commented on it like, what the fuck? A square watermelon? How the hell do they do this? I don't have enough time to finish this, and it's not working anyways. Thank you, guys.
No, you're killing it. Give it for Jackson Hicks telling probably 5 of the most relatable jokes tonight. Or not, but fuck them, I guess. Whatever. I thought that was great. No, man. We should start saying she has a pussy like a waffle cone. I think that would be accurate, right? Waffle cone pussy? Is that not? Yeah, he should have demonstrated. You're right. You're right. Also, I think Black Irish might be closeted gay a little bit if you wanted Jackson to demonstrate. All right. All right. Well, that was a good way to bring all the energy down. All right. Who is next? Oh, we got Greg Orange. Yeah, give it up for Greg Orange.
Yes, I'm the real shady, on your word is Slim Shady, so just
I think it's crazy that Donald Trump is definitely a pedophile, and yet that's not even really the main thing that I don't like about him, you know? Like imagine feeling that way about literally any other pedophile. Like, man, I fucking hate Subway Jared. And apparently he's a pedophile? You heard about this? Man, I fucking hate Alex Avery. See what I did there? Pretty good.
I fucking hate Gregory Orange.
What? That was my idea. Can't turn it back on me.
You said he's a gay pedophile? What?
That's what. Does this look like a big shrimp to you in the background? I've just been staring at this. Like this is the eye of the shrimp. See it?
No.
Well, this is the eye. This is the body here, and there's little like shrimp tendrils. I've been looking at it. I'm always observing. I don't know. I was at a Starbucks and they were like, can I get a name for the order?
And I was like, yeah, orange. And they're like, oh, how do you spell it? And I was like, oh, I like the fruit or the color or whatever. And they're like, yeah, but how do you spell it though? And I could have just spelled it, but I kind of wanted to see what they would do, you know? So I was like, hey, do your best, whatever, it doesn't matter. And they go to bring out the order, and a different guy is like, we got an order for a large chai? And I just looked at the cup, it just says orgy. Well, he tried. That's the moral of the story. I don't know. My boyfriend got a new pair of like prescription sunglasses. They're kind of funky, and he's like, they're free. And I was like, oh, is it like buy one get one? And he's like, no, I used my health savings account. I was like, well, that's not how free is. I just thought that was funny and worth sharing. I was on the Las Vegas Strip one time. You seem like you might like this joke. I was on the Las Vegas Strip one time, and this dude was like trying to sell me coke. He was like, come on, 8-ball, $500. And I was like, man, that seems a little expensive. And he's like, all right, $80. I'm like, oh, now the price is too low. No, I'm definitely not gonna do it. But I was trying to imagine the type of, did you like that joke? All But I was trying to imagine the type of guy that would be like, well, I wasn't gonna buy it, but does seem like a pretty good deal. I went to this like pool party DJ show when I was there, and they transitioned the song "Turn Down for What" like at the peak into Dancing Queen. Yeah, they were like, it was like fire at the loud and everybody shots, 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 'cause you are the dancing queen. And yeah, honestly, I would have been really pissed at that if I wasn't zooted on that 8-ball. Am I right, man? I don't know. Here's my impression of a cool doctor that's letting you know that you've been paralyzed from the neck down. Man, it looks like you gonna be chilling for a minute. Man, what I'm saying is, you gonna be kicking it, but you're not gonna be kicking it. Feel me? That's my impression of a cool doctor. And if you thought, should he be doing this impression? Don't worry, I'm actually half cool myself. Oh, I forgot about the cool gynecologist. Alright, here's my impression of a cool gynecologist. Ooh, child, your coochie trifling. Pretty good. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's my time. That seems like the perfect end point anyways.
One more time for Greg, won't you guys?
手に持っているのは古い写真じらじらと暗い雪の鉄路を進んで